Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Adam. I want to ask you a question. If you had the opportunity to choose Black Star front three, the players, which players are you going in for? I'll go first. Center forward, I'll go in for Semenyo, looking at his form. Right wing, I'll go in for Inaki Williams, also looking at his form. Left wing, I'll go in for Jordan, looking at the fact that he's the captain and also has experience. Let me know yours down below in the comments. Now, in today's video, we are going to talk about the Black Stars' strongest starting lineup ADDO can use to beat Sudan on the 10th of October, which is a Thursday at the Accra Sports Stadium, 4 p.m. This game is a must-win game. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with the goalkeeping department. We have Jojo Walakot, we have Frederick Asari, and our number one goalkeeper for the Black Stars, Lawrence Atizigi. In my own opinion, I believe Lawrence Atizigi is going to start. If I put myself in ADDO's shoe, I'll go in for a goalkeeper I can trust. A goalkeeper I've been using for a very long time. So definitely I'll go in for Lawrence Atizigi. But then there is a disturbing statistics when it comes to Lawrence Atizigi. Do you know he has conceded at least a goal under ADDO? Which is very bad in my own opinion. Every game under ADDO, Lawrence Atizigi has conceded at least one goal when being selected to start that game, which is wild for us because this game we don't want to concede. Not only that, at club level, the last game he played before joining the Black Stars in the Europa Conference League, he conceded 6 goals. It was quite alarming because Ghanaians started complaining that our first choice goalkeeper is already conceding 6 goals on a big platform like that. What happens if he plays in the AFCON qualifiers? But all I can tell you is that he is the only one we have. Because comparing the other goalkeepers, that is Jojo Walakot and Frederick Asari, I don't see who would be the first choice other than Lawrence Atizigi. So definitely, Lawrence Atizigi is in that goalpost for me. When it comes to the centre back, I'm happy that Alexander Juku is back, so definitely I'm going to play him at right center back. He is right-footed, he has experience, he's a leader, he is vocal, he is aggressive, and he's one player that ADDO trusts a lot. So definitely he's going to start this game because he's one of the leaders in the Black Star squad. And if you take a look at the other center backs, the right-footed center backs in the Black Star squad, I think Alexander Juku has an edge above all those players. So definitely he's starting at the right center back. That is the right CB. Left center back would be Mohamed Salisu. Mohamed Salisu at club level has been phenomenal this season, playing so well even in the Champions League. We also how good he was against Barcelona. He was good. Even in their league, French Ligue 1, he was so good. And even with the Black Stars, I believe that these two have been paired before at the AFCON where it didn't go well and all that. But then we learn from our mistakes. And I believe these two players will learn from their mistakes because this partnership has been brewing for a very long time. That is Juku and Salisu. And looking at the fact that Salisu is left-footed, it just balances our back line. You get a right center back and you also get a left center back. Both players playing to their strength. So with center backs, I believe that we are good when it comes to center backs. Salisu, left center back. When it comes to right center back, Juku. Let's talk about our fullbacks. Right back, I'll go in for Tariq Lamptey. I know the argument will come. People will go in for Ali Dusiedu, but I believe with the kind of game we want to play, I'll go in for Tariq Lamptey because I believe when going forward, we need someone who can also do something with the ball. When we want to defend also, we need someone who can also defend. And I believe Tariq Lamptey can do both. Tariq Lamptey is also a player who knows how to improvise. People really undermine him because of his stature, but then he's very strong. And I believe that he can play that right back role very well if ADDO trusts in him. Not only that, I don't believe that he should play the full 90 minutes against Sudan if he's starting. If he's starting at most 70 minutes, he should be replaced for Ali Dusiedu to come in because Ali Dusiedu kind of solves our sickness. The Black Star sickness is that when it's last 10 minutes in every game, we concede a goal. So we need very good defensive partnership to be able to prevent those mistakes. So at right back, I'll go in for Tariq Lamptey, but then let me know your choice. Who would you go for at right back? Left back, we are happy because Gideon Mensah is back. He was injured, but now he's back. Gideon Mensah, when he gets his day, he will play beautiful football. But then when he decides that he will flop better. That is Gideon Mensah for you. He is sometimes inconsistent, and that is my problem with Gideon Mensah. But then there is a saying that the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. And this goes to OTTO strictly. Definitely, he's going to trust a player who has played that position for a very long time and has been part of the 4-back system. So definitely, that is how our back line is going to be. Left center back, Salisu. Right center back, Juku. Right back, I'm going for Tariq Lamptey, but then let me know yours. And then left back, I'm going for Gideon Mensah. Let's talk about our midfield. Our midfield, I believe there's going to be a change. There is a reason why ADDO gave a call up to Ibrahim Suleimana, regardless of the fact that the player hardly gets playing time at Atalanta. You need an aggressive number 6 if you really want to play these games. If you want to play this game and you use a number 6 who is not aggressive, you might lose the midfield battle. That is why I believe I would go with Ibrahim Suleimana over Elisha Owusu. Don't get me wrong, Elisha Owusu is not a bad player, but he's not aggressive enough for me. Ibrahim Suleimana is very aggressive and a very good passer of the ball. So at that number 6 role, it's just left with ADDO to take the risk. What would you go for? An aggressive number 6 or a number 6 who is good on the ball? It is for ADDO to choose between Ibrahim Suleimana or Elisha Owusu. Also, at that number 8 role, it's Majid Ashimeru. I'll be surprised if Majid Ashimeru do not start this game. I'll be so surprised. And we have talked about it several times. I don't even understand why the coach sometimes benches Majid Ashimeru. This is the time where you don't start doing rehearsals or start doing experiments with the squad. Just start Majid Ashimeru, as simple as that. That number 10 role, definitely Mohamed Kudus is going to play there. But in my own opinion, Mohamed Kudus will not play as a number 10. He will either play on the wings or probably come in the second half. But that number 10 role, Mohamed Kudus does not play it better in the Black Stars role. It is Kofi Tre and Co that have gotten injured. That is why we don't even have a number 10. Mohamed Kudus, looking at the fact that he dribbles a lot and sometimes hold on to the ball for quite long, that number 10 role is not suited for him. That's what my problem is. But definitely he's going to play there. But if the coach really wants to improvise, we have players that can play that number 10 role, especially the new boys. He should go for one of them, so that those players can play that number 10 role. They are good players who can play that number 10 role and play it very well. ADDO should go in for one of them so that Kudus can play on the wings. This is based on my own opinion. But then, me and you know that Kudus will play number 10. He will dribble, lost the ball, we will complain. He will dribble, it will go through, he will give an assist, we will celebrate. Or he will dribble and score a goal and we will still celebrate. So guys, this is how the midfield might look like. Number 6 is between Elisha Owusu and Ibrahim Suleimana. Number 8, Ashimeru. I'll be surprised if another player is playing that particular position. Then number 10, definitely Mohamed Kudus. But in my own opinion, if there is another player who definitely plays that role very well, one touch passes and all those things, let that player play that role. As simple as that. Now let's go to our front 3. I've already mentioned it at the beginning of this video, but then let me just add a little bit of flesh to what I said at the beginning of this video. At right wing, I'll go in for Inaki Williams. The player has given 4 assists, 2 goals just after the last international break. It should tell you the kind of form he has for club level. And if he's giving similar services into the Black Stars, he's going to perform. So, looking at form currently, I'm going to play him. Left wing, I'm going for Jordan Ayew. Captain of the side, has experience. Jordan Ayew is very versatile. And it's very difficult to take the ball out of Jordan Ayew's leg. So, definitely, I'm going for Jordan Ayew at the left wing. We need experience in the game. Center forward, Semenyo. Semenyo. What else is there to say? Semenyo doing so well in the English Premier League, has 3 goals so far. He was Bournemouth's player of the month, I think, last month. Good player by all standard. And Semenyo coming into this game, he is one of the players who know how to press. We don't have a coordinated press. But Semenyo, as a solo, he presses so well. He is strong. And Semenyo, if he just gets his day, like what he does at club level, I think we should be running riot with a lot of goals, because looking at our front line, these are players who score goals for fun for club side. So to me, this is how I believe we can achieve the strongest starting lineup to face Sudan. But then, don't be surprised if the squad list changes. I won't be surprised, but then certain players, they are not negotiable. They can't just go out like that. We need them in the squad. Now, second half, we can bring in a lot of players. We can bring in Michael Bedu. I've been wanting to see him play in the Black Stars. Ibrahim Sadiq. I've also been wanting to see him play in the Black Stars. There's Enes Nyama in the squad, so we could bring Enes Nyama, and also Enes Nyama could easily start this game too. Fatah Ishahaku, another good player who could definitely come into the game and have an impact in the game. There are players who might even come off the bench and get a cameo or play a part. Brandon Thomas Asante and co. So guys, this is where I end today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Who do you think is going to be part of OTTO's strongest starting 11, or generally the starting 11 to meet Sudan? Let me know that down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.